I need to remember how to play this build, though. This build with Azaan, the idea is we use Righteous Fury. We already reduced the cooldown of Sanctuary by 3 seconds, and I believe if I put the wall up, then do this, by the time the walls go down, we'll have another one of those. Alright, so 7 seconds off of a 13-second cooldown. So yeah, that does proc while the walls are up, and then we do that again, and we have the wall back. But the real trick is, Reckoning gets a reduced cooldown when we're above the Ire threshold. So we want to remain above the Ire threshold as much as possible. And that's why we are using Eternal. Since I got bits to play Eternal, we're going to use this build, just because I haven't played it in a very long time, and I want to see if it still sort of works. But yeah, we basically want to get 2 procs of Righteous Fury, since it doesn't have an internal cooldown, and it'll reduce the cooldown of Sanctuary while it is still being used. So, here we go, let's try it out. Hello, Yag. Alright, let's just put up some walls right now. Pretty crappy set of walls, but we immediately do this. The nice thing, by the way, about this, is we don't actually need to hit an enemy. We just need to use it. So, it's really good for that. We just kind of throw the ability out, and if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, value. Alright, and then use it again. I knocked her on the wall! Let's go! Alright. Throw that out, we have another wall. We're also using Grip Deliverance, so every time I use the wall, I get a little bit of self-healing. Not as much self-healing as I could have, but that's because we're sacrificing self-healing for cooldown. Oh, I hit that. What? Okay, and I'm dead. Is he Defiant Fist? He is. Okay. What does Eternal even do? It nerfs your DPS and gives you almost nothing in return. It's a really bad talent, which is why you don't see this playstyle at all. It makes it so that you don't gain any extra damage when you're above the Ire threshold on your primary attacks. But your Ire will never decay, thus being eternal. Also, I just realized, why are you playing Maelstrom? What? Playing Maelstrom of Carnage is the only healer? Bro, what is this off-brand Grover? That's not how you play Lilith? What? Okay, well, I should probably put that wall down. I just put it down just to use it. That was not smart. But here we go, we have another wall. I'm dead though. I really want to max out Chronos to see if I can get permanent uptime, but the thing we're fighting against right now is will we lose before we get Chronos 3 or not? That's the real tough thing here, because our comp is kind of bad. Our healer picked the total wrong talent, and also picked Chronos for some reason. And we don't have DPS, except for Koga. And we don't really have good tanks for this comp. You know, we don't have a Nara or Nyx. Nyx would be huge value here, by the way. Like, Yagroth, I guess, is fine for the area damage and just being a raid boss. I guess Atlas is okay, but, you know, there are just better options. Oh, I actually hit her. Let's go. Let's just throw a wall down here, because why not? And then throw this out. And then, yeah, 8-second cooldown on that. I need to rebuild some Ire, though. There we go. And then throw that out. That was like a 5-second cooldown on the wall when all is said and done. Oh, I'm so sorry. We just don't have the damage. Alright. Oh, I tried to put a new wall out. My old wall was still existing. Oh, that's bad. Alright, we can buy Chronos Dose now. That's good. That'll be huge value. The thing is, like, Forged in Battle incurs some slight diminishing returns on Chronos, because this brings the cooldown down to 10 seconds, meaning Chronos only reduces the cooldown by 1 second per tier, as opposed to like 1.3 seconds per tier, or whatever that would be. Okay, there we go. That was almost the most embarrassing thing you've ever seen.
10, 9, 8.
But yeah, the other card doesn't. It just reduces it by a flat 3 seconds, regardless of what the max cooldown is. And so... Hello? Hello? Chat, hello? Testing, are we here? Hello? Is this my internet, or is this Paladins? Ooh, it's my internet. Okay. Well, hi, VOD's channel. How you doing, VODs? And maybe the YouTube channel, too, if I decide to turn this into a video. My internet has crashed, so this is the state of the game now. I'm not sure when my internet will come back, but my Twitch chat is probably freaking out right now. I probably just lost about half my viewers. We're probably going to go down to about 40 viewers. Because, you know, whenever the stream just cuts out in the middle of the match, people just assume the stream is over. Even though it's obviously not, because, duh, the match wasn't finished. How far behind are we? Oh, no, we did defend. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Let's do some damage to you. I missed the stun. And that right there is a perfect exhibition of why Eternal is terrible, because I would have killed her with that shot if I was any other talent. You lose the bonus damage, and you gain almost nothing in return. This talent is trash. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me get the background music going again. I should just be able to skip track, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright. And yeah, let's get back to the Eternal gameplay. Here we go. Oop, she's coming to point. Oh, I was just about to put a wall down. Do we have any damage? Any damage, team? Any damage? Nope, I'm just glitching out. We have no damage whatsoever. Darn. Thought my teammates would come to save me, but I guess they thought I was still a bot. Not worth saving. Alright.
It will take more than that to get rid
Thoughts on Onslaught? Ooh. I mean, it's kind of a mid-game mode. Far better than King of the Hill, though, but the best game mode by far is Siege. Payload, ideally, in a purely theoretical sense, is better, but the implementation right now is not great. Lily! Where's Lilith? Thank you. Okay, we're fine. The implementation of Payload right now isn't great, because Payload, it has a lot of bugs. The maps are buggy, and also certain features from old Payload are not in new Payload, like checkpoints. There are no checkpoints. So on paper, Payload is better, but in practice, it's not. The best game mode is Trains, obviously. No. The best game mode is Hole-in-One, clearly.
Enemy killing spree.
Alright, here we go. We really need to regroup. Let's put a wall down, throw this out. Let's see how much cooldown reduction we can get. Of course, I don't have max IR on that Reckoning, so the wall's going to expire, and only just now do I get it. So we're a little bit inefficient. We wasted probably about half a second of cooldown reduction there. Oh boy. Alright, let's ult, just to stay alive, and then slam back down on Lilith. Thank you for that. Alright, we're chilling. Throw a wall here. JK, the punch just knocked me out. At least 700 damage punch, possibly more. But now we finally got Chronos 3, so we really get to test the maximum cooldown reduction we could possibly get. I want to reach max ire, which means we need to throw some hammers. And then put the wall down, use the Reckoning, after we've built up more ire. And then see how it goes. Problem is they're all dead, so I can't build ire right now. Oh, darn. Cards to the max. That one's okay. Siege is what Paladins is, exactly. Without Siege, Paladins would be a way worse game, honestly. Even less competitive than what it already is, which the competitive integrity of this game has severely fallen off since the death of the pro scene. Oh! Guys, you have a lot of time to kill her. Please, somebody help me. Anybody. Yes, thank you. Oh, I got feared. Crap. Alright, put the walls down. Use this, max ire. And I'm going to have my Reckoning back again. Use that. And there we go. That was less than 1 second cooldown on the wall. Oh, that is so cool. Alright, and then head up here. Use this again. And there we go. Got another wall. Look at that wall span. That is the truest example of that right there. And we actually managed to stay alive for it. Let's go. Got another wall. I don't need to put that down. What am I doing? I'm getting too zealous. Well, that missed. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. Exaction player. Jeez, can't hit her. I haven't played against Exaction in a really long time.
9, 8, 7,
Stun you in place. And let's go back to point and just throw down some walls.
2,
There we go. We got it. Nice. So yeah, it looks like this build still works in terms of the core functionality of it. That's really cool, because it is kind of an interesting niche playstyle with Azaan. I don't think I've seen anybody play this at all, since maybe a little bit after releasing my initial video on it a very long time ago when Azaan was a lot more OP. Nowadays, I don't think you'd see this too much. I mean, you could play it with persistence, but the thing is, you're lacking pin distance, you're lacking more self-sustain. But of course, the walls are meant to be used the same. The only issue then is, well, A, if you're against Betty, you're screwed. Don't play this playstyle at all. But B, they can fly over it, and that definitely hurts you a lot.
2, 1.
But I wouldn't say it's as bad as a lot of other sort of meme playstyles in this game. At the very least, right? Still, don't know if you would want to play this in ranked. I want to make that very clear. I want to make that very clear since the last time I goofed around with a point tank playstyle for an off tank. I got clowned on for years for encouraging people to play in ranked, which I didn't, but that's beside the point. Oh, he killed me. I need to reach you. Here we go. Like, people to this day still think I encourage point tank Ash. I don't. The whole point of the video was that it was a fun playstyle that I could goof off with in casuals. But now people take things way out of context. Alright, well, here we go. Let me put some walls up to defend you. Throw that out. Not max fire though, so the cooldowns are going to be a bit iffy, and I am low. Gonna cancel it just to juke her and knock her around. Oh, Lily died though. Put up the wall. I'm just dead though. There's way too much damage on me, man. Someone needs to kill this Cassie. She is stomping us. I would do it, but my DPS is awful because I'm playing Eternal. Ah.
It will take more than that to get rid of me.
Alright, Cassie's finally dead. That's good. We need a touch point though. Even if just for a moment. Alright, Koga's stalling. Here we go. I am back. Throw the wall out. Throw this out. Instantly die. Because, yeah, the walls won't protect me from multiple angles like that. Yeah. I do wish this playstyle were a little bit better, but...
Defend.
Oof, yeah. At least with Eternal, it is not it. Definitely would recommend playing this with persistence if you do want to try it. Eternal is just trash. If I see anyone playing Eternal...
Thank you, hero.
Honestly, half tempted to report them for throwing, because that's how bad of a talent it is. One of the worst tank talents in the game, that's for sure. Especially because you can't forget, they buffed his IR uptime recently. Like, I believe it was in the anniversary update, they buffed his IR uptime. So Eternal is even less important than it ever would have been previously. And it still was bad previously. Now it's even worse because you're getting even less value out of it than what you already get at base. It's so dumb. Ah! Block the wall! Lilith, where are you? Man, I really wish she played like proper Lilith instead of Maelstrom. Maelstrom's a fun damage playstyle, but we have 3 tanks here. You can't just go Maelstrom.
As if that was...
Not that I'm helping this team out at all. I'm just saying, like, I'm already throwing, and then we kind of have that on top of it. Like, it's not a healing talent. It's a damage talent. You go hug them. Oh, please. Kill her. Why is she so mobile? Dude. I am so not used to playing against these Cassies. It's been such a long time since I've actually played against an exaction player. Most everyone plays Impulse. Yeah, like, Lilith literally can't heal me right now unless she... Like, unless I walk all the way this close to her, and then the thing expired! Lilith! Lilith, please! You know what? I see why Questionator plays 7, and not Lilith.
It will take more than that to get...
Oh, God. Alright, here we go. Let's do some damage. Let's do some tanking again. Here we go. Throw this out. Do some damage to her. One last reason why this might not be the best playstyle, by the way, compared to other shield spam playstyles, like Azaan wall reset, or Atlas wall reset, I mean, is you can't shoot through the walls. And that hurts not just you, but also your teammates. Alright, dodge that. Need some healing. I'm just going to dash around. Oh, Lilith is dead, of course. Put the walls up. That will be my refuge. But yeah, you only have these tiny gaps to shoot through, but that also means that the enemies can shoot you through the walls, too, so...
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah.
Enemy double kill.
We should end this suffering. Wow, we should really end this suffering.
Really good.
This is just a diff. It's a diff through several different factors. I'm playing a meme build with the worst, or one of the worst tank talents in the game.
Thank you.
Our Lily's kind of playing a meme build. We have triple tank. with a random Koga. Oh boy. Alright, let me just throw my walls up. Yag should die. Please. Not our Yag! No, theirs. There we go. Okay, we do defend. I guess we're just gonna have to 3-3 this. Maybe we can win somehow. I don't know. Thank you for the tier 1 gifty, by the way. Triple Gur XXNs. Yeah, that's a name. Gifting us up to you, Dodds. Very awesome. Alright, well, let's just head out again. 3-3. Try and make this match work. Oh god, I'm 13 and 13. I'm not even positive right now. I'm barely breaking even. Alright, knock you up. I think she... Nah, she didn't miss her shot, and I... Oh... Not having pin distance feels bad. I only play Azaan with pin distance 5. I didn't pin her against the wall there. I fell short. It's like, I didn't get that kill there. It's a good thing Lilith did. That is really awkward. Really, really awkward, man. Alright, well, we're in control of point. I'm just going to hold here. Put walls up when they start to push. Sadly, I can't help with that. But it looks like we're okay. Yeah, nice. Alright, good. Oop, hello. Oh, you have got to be joking. There is no shot. It put the walls everywhere except the one place where I actually needed a wall. I just got scammed, chat. What am I even supposed to do there? I just got scammed. Why did it not put one there? Bruh. And that's the final reason why Azaan walls are not a super good playstyle. To spam the walls. Because they don't even work! Why? Why is that a thing? Okay, well. I did absolutely awful, and I threw that game very miserably. Lilith was able to get top healing, partly because she is still playing Lilith with 3 tanks. But man, can you imagine if she played, like, Murderous Intent? Can you imagine if, like, I played a real talent and a real playstyle instead of this? It's goofy. I like the idea in theory, just like I like, you know, shield reset Ashe. But ultimately it doesn't make it effective, and that's, I guess, the major takeaway of this. Plus, the Eternal is trash. Have I mentioned that enough? Ugh.